Can't you see what's happening? The world is crumbling, people dying, families crying for the ones who've fallen ill. Can't you see the pain that's happening every day? It's not getting better, we need to work together so that we will be able to go outside to see our friends and family and tell each other I'm glad you made it out safely. I know that isolation and making us a cleaner nation is not as easy as it seems, but we're preventing COVID-19. When you watch the news and you see people.
Hello everybody, welcome to another video. My first question is, did you enjoy last week's assembly? Did you? We had 750 views in the first few days, and actually most of them were in the hour immediately after we launched it. So that really means that most of you were together watching at the same time, and I'm really happy that you did that. So thank you very much for everyone who watched, came together, but a special thank you to the teachers who contributed parts of that assembly for me to turn into one community experience for everybody. Would you like us to do another assembly? Maybe in a couple of weeks' time? If you have ideas for things we can include and how we can make it better, send them in, let me know. Even better than that is if you actually send me things, just like with these videos, that I can share with the community. So musical performances, perhaps showing off some other achievements and things we haven't done already, that sort of thing would be fantastic. So send them in to me. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about this week is it's Teacher Appreciation Week. Yeah, did you realise? Did many of you forget because we're not at school? Have any of you already today done really nice things for your teachers just to show them that you do appreciate them? At the moment, it's a bit difficult for us sometimes to do the things we would normally do, and lots of things just come off of the agenda. We just think, oh, we can't do those things now. Many of the things we normally do are by way of a little email or a message. You might send a letter or a picture or something like that, which you can actually just take a photograph of and send electronically. So many of the things that we can't do, that shouldn't stop us from still trying to pass on messages and say thank you. So I hope you're going to find ways to show your appreciation for your teachers. Many of the teachers right now are going through the same difficulties that you and your families are. Many of them have their own children, and they're having to be teachers to their own sons and daughters at home, some who go to St Andrews and some who don't. But at the same time, they're having to obviously come online and work with you guys as well. What they're doing is simply fantastic. I want to say a very big thank you to all of the teachers, and I hope this week that all St Andrews students will just find a way to send a message, a poem, a picture, a photograph, just something that shows those teachers how appreciative you are for all their efforts. You don't become a teacher because you want to get rich. That's not why you do it. There are other reasons. And the main reason is seeing the effect that you can have on students as they progress in their learning. So that you can be there when you realise, I just helped them understand that concept. I helped them become better at something, and I saw how much that helped their confidence, and that is worth much more than financial reward. Right now, all of us teachers, we don't have that the way that we normally would. We don't get to see your faces except over Zoom. So it can be quite a lonely time for a teacher. The main reason that all teachers got into this, to just basically spend time with young people, helping them become the adults they're going to become, that's been taken away from us a little bit. So I think sending those messages to just say, we know that you're out there working for us, helping us, and we do appreciate it. I think that would make all the difference. Okay, what about some of that great work that the teachers have been helping you with? I think it's time to look at the gallery. So this week we have images from grade 1 and grade 2. Grade 1, I think, have been working on studying the work of the painter Monet, who's particularly famous for his lily pad pictures. So we see some art and craft lily pads here, and also some frogs, because grade 1 have also been learning about the life cycle of a frog. And then grade 2, who've been producing pictures of marine animals. So here we go, enjoy. Lovely, more lovely pictures there. And we'll have more artwork from other grades in the gallery in next week's video. Now I'd like to talk to you about the most complex object on the face of the earth. Do you know what that is? Guess. Yeah, you got it. Well done. It's your brain, the most complex object on the face of the earth, the human brain. The human brain has 86 billion nerve cells. We call them neurons. And all those neurons are connected by trillions of synapses, pathways that join all the neurons together, billions and trillions of working parts all together in your brain. What a gift you have. But are you looking after it during this time? I wonder if you are. Okay, I'll give you a bit of practice with that. Humans don't have the largest brain of any animal on the planet. Which animal do you think does? Now, how many of you straight away wanted to ask mum or dad, or take out your phone and Google it, or go straight onto Wikipedia before you even had a guess? And that's exactly what I mean. Are you looking after your brain? What I want you to do right now is have a guess. Which animal do you think has the largest brain of all animals? Now you can pause the video now and then go and find out, now that you've made a guess and used your brain and exercised it a little bit, or you can look at the end of the video. Which animal has the largest brain? So your brain is crucial and it's growing all the time. And something we know now is that the human brain can continue to grow all the way through human lifespan, which isn't necessarily the case for all the other parts of the human body. There's really no bad time to be exercising it. But what worries me is right now that many of you might not be pushing your brain just as hard as you were when you were at school. Maybe because you're using the computer more than you might have been before. You really have to work that brain, okay? So I want you to, as well as your schoolwork, start to have a go at some puzzles, okay? Here's a puzzle for you now. Here I am in my kitchen and I have a puzzle for you. So, what is it that I'm making here? Do you remember the pencils from last week's video? Found another good use for them. So this is a horse. Can you see the horse? Okay, the horse is facing this direction. What I'd like you to do is change the direction of the horse, but you can only move one pencil. All right? Move only one pencil, keep the shape of the horse. The horse is going to be facing a different direction. Give it a try. So don't just go and Google the answer, and don't just quit either. Use matchsticks or crayons or pencils, whatever you want. I want you to arrange them just like that horse. See if you can make it change direction. But I want you to leave it there on your desk or your table or your floor until you can do it. Go away from it if you have to and come back and try again later. But don't Google the answer. Don't just see if someone else can solve it for you, and do not quit. You're going to feel fantastic when you find the answer to that one, and it's going to be really good for your brain. Last thing I want to talk about today is grade 5 exhibition. Normally we would have the culminating exhibition event all together in the hall, but again, like many things right now, we can't do that. However, this week, grade 5 students are doing something very different. So for the first time, they are individually presenting their whole exhibition online. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week, a few students each day. So I just want to say, first of all, well done to all of them for making it this far in that process. Exhibition is a lot of work, and it really prepares you for the next steps, a lot of more difficult skills that you'll need when you come onto secondary school, and that you'll be developing all the way through college, and you'll use them as lifelong learners. It's a super valuable time of year, and we didn't want to lose that experience for those students. I want to wish you good luck. I know some of you will already have presented today, and you'll be seeing this after your presentation's over, but I'm sure you did a great job. For everybody else, good luck. I hope I get to see as many of them as possible. And certainly I know that Mrs. Ikawe plans to try and make videos of your presentations available to you and your family. I want to say a big thank you to Mrs. Villy, Mrs. Ezekwe, Miss Waugh, and all of the teachers who acted as mentors through the exhibition process. And well done again. Now, many of the students have created writing pieces, action, projects, all these things like that. And they've gone ahead and, under this circumstance, they've made them into videos. So I thought that I would share one of those with you today, and I'll continue to share some of them in future weeks. All right, so first of all, we're going to start off and finish up today's video with a lovely, environmentally focused, creative writing piece written and narrated by Noah Alexiou. See you next time. Enjoy.
Creative Writing by Noah Alexiou.
There was a turtle. He was swimming through the sea one day when he encountered his friend Dolphin. They were both swimming around when Dolphin asked, "Hey, what's that?" "I don't know," Turtle replied. They were swimming towards it when Turtle remarked, "I think it's a jellyfish." He went towards it and ate it. "Ugh, it tastes terrible," Turtle said. "Turtle, that's plastic," Dolphin said. We need to get you back home to rest." After Turtle arrived back home, he had figured he would get sick, so he went to sleep to rest. After waking up the next day, he still didn't feel well, so he headed out for the day. He was swimming and saw a strange shadow cast on the sand from above. As he tried to figure out what it was, he was suddenly trapped under a discarded fishing net that sunk to the bottom. "Oh no," Turtle thought, "I won't be able to get to the surface to breathe." He squirmed and flipped, but it was no use. He was tangled in the fishing net. He tried to gnaw himself free, but it wouldn't work. The net was too thick for his beak to pierce. After squirming around for at least an hour, he saw something in the distance. "Oh no," he thought, "it's a human come to catch me." As it approached, it came into focus, and it was a human, but he wasn't there to catch him. The human approached and began to cut through the fishing net. As the net became more open, Turtle finally began to swim out, and the human grabbed him and began to rise to the surface. When the human reached the surface, he swam towards a large boat. As he handed the turtle to someone on board, "I've never seen this little fella before," he said. "We're going to want to take his biometrics." As they weighed and tested the confused turtle, he thought, "What is happening? Are they going to eat me?" Then, as they finished up, they slowly placed the turtle back into the water, and he swam away as he said to himself, "That was so weird." As the humans started the boat up and drove off, the driver asked, "So where did you find that little guy anyway?" "He's trapped under some fishing net," the diver replied. The humans on the boat were conservationists that were documenting animals. They were lucky to have seen the turtle and saved him from the net.